Oh,
Okay,
wow.
good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning into this, or wherever you're watching this live or replay. Welcome back again to our episode of, Beyond Medical Minds, also thriving in this online business. So we are all here in the medical fields, and we want to invite you to uh, watch and learn from us, and we want to give you value of how this online business has really transformed thousands and thousands of lives. And mind you guys, keep in mind, this is not only for medical minds, for medical people, medical professional, all walks of life are here in this business. So we feature every single one, whatever your profession is in this business. So tonight I am super super happy that we are all here present, four of us. Hello my beautiful co-host. I'm super excited. So before we dive into our special guest for this evening, and yeah, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Divine Reigns. I'm originally from the Philippines, but I'm living here in Florida for almost 2 decades now. And I am a registered nurse by profession for over 10 years. But, I ditched my full time nursing because of this business. So we want to give you value. You might want to try this opportunity. We want to give you informed decision and knowledge on how you too can be one of us, can do this business as well. So go ahead, Ellie.
Hi, guys. Thank you for watching. My name is Eli. I'm originally from Bulgaria. I have been in the Dallas, Texas area, Dallas here for the last 26 years. I have been a sonographer for for 20 years in the medical field for over 25 years. Well, I am so excited that we are all together today, all four of us. It's so fun to be all together. And I am really excited to meet our guest tonight. Reka?
Namaste. My name is Rika Koryala. I'm a registered nurse. Been registered nurse for like 22 years. Current, Originally, I'm from Nepal, but currently I'm living in Dallas, Texas. Just like Ellie, we have been meeting online only. Never get a chance to meet offline.
Saturday, this Saturday. You better be there.
Like we have not even met. So this is the beauty of the online business, right? So we are far from each other, but we're still so connected. We are still meeting, learning from each other. It's the beauty of it. But anyway, for me, like I'm originally from Nepal, currently living in Dallas, Texas with my two kids and my husband. So regarding this online business, it's about quite a journey for me. And then this has changed so much information, meeting lovely people like you. So yeah, that's for me, Moya.
Thank you, Reka. Thank you, Divine and Ellie. Oh, lovely to see you. I'm always not here. But anyhow, good morning from my side. It's just after 5 a.m. Good evening and good afternoon to the rest of the world. I'm originally from South Africa. I'm residing in Dubai now for the past 4 years. I'm a midwife. I'm here with my family and I'm a digital business owner. And the journey so far has been very interesting and very fun and so much stuff to learn. We had an amazing program, short program last week, a 5-6 day program that I think hyped up everybody, and it changed also the vibe and the energy and everything, the thoughts, the mindset. And that is what I love about this journey and this community as well. So yeah, thank you, Divine.
All right, thank you so much, wonderful ladies. So yeah, I'm super excited to introduce our special guest for tonight. You know, Not only he is striving as a professional registered nurse, you know, for over 25 years as well. Can you imagine, you guys? I was so inspired by this gentleman. You know, he's a mentor and a coach in our community. And imagine from working three jobs and down to one job. How inspiring is that? If you're not inspired, I don't know, but I'm super inspired. That's why let's hear his story, guys. Let's be inspired and how he did it, how he was also thriving both in profession and in this digital world. So, welcome everyone to our special guest, Jonathan.
Hi. You're on mute.
Hello, guys. Yes, I realized. Sorry. Thanks for having me in your show. And guys, my name is Jonathan Francis. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much, Jonathan. We are super excited to hear your stories. I know,
Yes.
for the sake of our, I know you already. We met in person, we met online, so I have some, background about you. So for our
Yes.
viewers out there, tell us about yourself. Before you found this business, and how did you find this business?
Yes. Let me give you guys a quick background on myself. I'm the youngest of two, originally born in the Philippines, and growing up was pretty hard. It's like we grew up with less things, less everything in my family. There's the reason why my at a very young age, my father had to go overseas to work in the Middle East actually, and spent most of my younger days without a dad. And most of my uncles, they're the ones who represented my dad for me, and that's how I learned to be independent, and pretty much resilient at the same time. Growing up, just my mom and my older brother, and I wanted to be a. My first love was to be a doctor, a pediatrician, baby doctor, and I asked my parents back then, if I can attend med school. And of course, they would say yes, right? Even though we don't have much. And growing up, I realized it was too expensive. It was too pricey for them to send me to medical school, and that's the reason why I said, you know what, thanks, mom and dad. I can put myself to school. So after high school, I attended. I graduated. My first degree was tourism. I work as a flight attendant. I work as a takeout agent, mostly with the airlines and stuff. But the urge of me being in the medical field was there. Every time I've seen like people wearing scrubs, like what if, right? What if I had that feeling? I can do that too. So when the opportunity came knocking in front of my door, I got this letter from the mail with a new university inviting me to attend as a surgical technician first. It's like, why not? So I attended. I took that and attended, became a tech for 5 years, and then went straight to being a nurse, an RN, and then graduated with a bachelor's as well. And I found that that was my calling. That feeling of when you do something, it's like a mission, right? So I've done that, and that's where my compassion was formed. My empathy, my compassion, and that's how I run my business now. It's like not just it's all about transaction. I don't like transactional, business. It's all about connecting with people, connecting with those who are actually helping and needing your help. That's how I run my business. And then I thought it was it. That was it. I'm ready to retire. I have a bachelor's degree. I'm earning well, and this and that. And then the global crisis hit. Boom. I work all my life. Most of my sorry for my dog. Most of my life, I've been in the surgical department. So at that time during the pandemic, they closed some of the units. That's including us. No surgeries, no immediate surgeries, so just emergency ones. So most of the time we were flexed off because of the too many nurses were flexed off. They were thrown in different unit. So I said I lost hours. I lost half of my pay, my hours. So during that, luckily we saved enough, and we survived. You know, sorry guys, I told you I could talk. um, so we survived, and I decided to do something. I said, should I, look for another job, or another full time, or venture into the online space? So I did that. I saved 80, between 80 to 100 companies on my phone. I still have them, but looking for an online opportunity, right? But nothing, just it was too I don't know, I couldn't resonate with it. So, and when I found my mentor's video, then I took action. All right, I'll cut that off. I might finish the interview by okay, that's it so far.
So, Jonathan, you laid out like all the information. I was thinking and then trying to relate to you. You went through a lot. I mean, like different industry, different trying to thrive, like sustain in life. It's hard. And the way you mentioned, like you're in your industry, you're here, like nursing already in like 25 years. It's a lot of struggle you did. I'm so inspired with like what you said, and you already share a lot of pain and struggle, right? Any other things that you'd like to add on before you start the business, and if there's anything you would like to highlight on from those area?
Before the business, like what I said earlier, I was looking for something that can generate income to my family. When I found this business, I said, I spoke to my wife and I told her, should I use whatever we left on our savings, which was little, very little. So I decided, okay, let's use that to start this business, and also took some out from our from my 401k to start, because I wanted something to that will last, a business that can sustain us down the road. I understand a real business actually will take time. That I understand coming into the business, because some of the misconception of a business owner, when you start, that means you're going to earn. Not quite, guys. You have to do your research first. So you have to actually understand what you're getting yourself into. You have to understand what the business is all about. Because when you start and then you don't get the result that you want, you cannot blame anybody. You have to just blame yourself for not learning and understanding what you're going into, right? So that's what I did. And it took me about 2 weeks to finish my training, and then another week for the system to actually get my business going. It took me 2 weeks because I did it twice. Some people finish it like 3 days, 5 days. No, I needed to understand because the first time I went through it, like, huh? So I had to go through it again. So it took me, 2 weeks, and then after that, it's still very exciting. This business still excites me because of the vision and the hope of each family that will actually down the road, that they will thrive in this business.
Yeah.
I don't know if I answered that.
You know what, Jonathan, you actually, with that excitement that you feel for this business, you there's something that you mentioned now about
Mhm.
the little that you had, the little savings, and you and your wife put that you took that leap of faith, with that little that you had, you invested in this business. And I was thinking now for myself, I thought, "Oh, yes, Moira, I also didn't have any, I
Mhm.
didn't even have a savings, but looking back on this year and a half that I'm in this business, I'm thinking, yes, so if I would have started another business, I would have paid like for every single thing. And
Mhm. Mhm.
within this business, I haven't, spent a lot of money, with all this amazing programs that we have in this business and the information that we receiving out of this business. So yeah, it's truly, I can
Yeah.
really also agree with you. It's exciting It's really exciting to
Yes.
be part of this community and this training site, especially. And look, as I mentioned earlier, on this 5 day um, program,
Yes.
if I must say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can just add something, Mora. When I started this business, the course that we were that our training, the course itself, is
Mm,
part of our program, right? But now, last year it just started. Digital marketing course will cost about a lot, and they are
mm,
being offered by different universities now,
mm, mm,
right?
mm, mm.
So it's a thriving market now. If you guys are interested, connect with anyone here. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mara.
It just brings me to our next question. What are the key
Mm.
benefits that you love about the business? And
Oh,
if you had any other business before or tried
yes.
something else before, what makes this one different from the other ones that you
Excuse me.
tried?
Yes, I've done a little bit of traditional business when I was younger, and that was hard because traditional, your expense is like a lot.
Mm,
First, you have to find a spot that you have to rent or pretty much your store, and then
mm,
you have to hire people. You have to connect with suppliers. You have to hire your managers and your workers, and then after that, licensing your supplies and all of that. Right? It's too much, and I used to spend about 20 between 18 to 20 hours each day just opening the store and then closing and setting up for the following day, right? And then making sure your inventory is up to date. So it's not really a life that I wanted. And then I tried doing a low ticket product business online. That was fun. It's much easier to actually sell because it's low ticket. And but the bad thing about it, I work 10 times harder than what
mm,
we're doing now. So
mm,
it wasn't for me because not everybody wants a soap, not everyone wants a cleaner in the house, all of that. But what I'm proud of that we do now, because we work with the high ticket you know products. We do have products, guys. Every business has one. This is actually more beneficial for everyone, especially for our health. So yeah, that's and the good thing about it is the community that we have in this business. That's what I'm proud of, is the community that are willing to help, even though we don't know each other, even though people are from Nigeria, Australia, New Zealand. If you connect with them, it's so much easier to actually get support. And
mm,
I've done businesses where when you start a business, you don't have a blueprint, you don't have a business model, you don't have a mentor, nor a coach. If you do want to connect with a coach, you have to pay extra.
mm,
Like,
Yeah.
hold on. It's like,
mm.
why
Yeah.
would I pay? I thought it's part of the part of
Yeah.
the program. It's like, oh no, that's not for me. So so this all of this good benefits, guys, is found in this community. So yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you so much. I was listening to everything that you said, and actually, it resonated with me something that you said, that you wanted to be in the medical field because you cared
Hmm.
about the people and about their well-being and all of that. And with our business, it is you extend that care to helping families and
Yeah.
other people change their life. And as you mentioned, through the products and the companies that we have, we invest actually in our health, in our family's health. We don't invest in anything else but our health. And as I have been reminded lately, our health is our best, the first thing that we
Hmm.
always have to take care of, and then everything
Yes.
else will come, will follow. And
Hmm.
the investment that we make, it's not like you compared your traditional business. You had to be physically there, and then you had to have the lease on the building, and then inventory.
Yes.
The best, one of the best things that we have here in this business is we don't have really inventory. We don't have to ship products like your low ticket products. I don't know what you did, but you said you had to work 10 times, and probably you had to ship. We don't do that.
Yeah.
Sure, you didn't have the automated system running on the back like 24/7 like we do actually
Yeah.
here in our business. So all that and so much more, the global communities of just, I think one of the biggest benefits in our business is the global community. I was not aware. That was one of the things that when I started, I was not aware to the magnitude of the
Yeah.
community
Yeah.
that we have, and the benefit of having this support from each other, from like-minded people. This is amazing. And I find that every day I find how really beneficial that is. Even today in my day job, I was asking somebody, and they said, well, it's your job to know. I know it's my job to know, but you can also, yeah,
I know.
it is my job to know, but we are learning as we go. And that was something new for me. And why not help me in our community? I've never had anybody said anything like that. I've always received help from everywhere I asked. So that is really amazing. And can you share with us how this business has transformed or changed your life? I know you said that you previously worked 3 jobs and you're now down to one. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're also a coach in our community. Congratulations on that as well. That's amazing that you're able to do this. Having your job and just being so far in our business. Congratulations. Can you share, elaborate a little bit with us?
Sure. Started the business in back in June of 22. It took a while because it was so hard in the beginning, like any other things, right? Especially coming from the medical field, I don't know about advertisement, I don't know about social media marketing, and I didn't even know there's a back office when it comes to Facebook or any other platform, right? So I had to learn that on my own because I'm very independent per se, and I learned that on my own. And then after 1 month in the business, I created my own group of 30 people, my accountability partners of 30 people. I formed that, and that's where I got support. And then after that, all of um, the number one thing that actually given me myself with with doing this business is giving back my time. I remember one time I'm sitting on that couch. I don't know if you guys can see, but you're not gonna see it. But in between my two jobs, in the afternoon, I said I gotta drink coffee. So I sat in the couch, holding my cup of coffee, fell asleep for 5 minutes without spilling, and then woke up. It's like, oh crap, I'm gonna be late. That coffee was still there, still hot, and then that's where I realized, man, I'm overworked. I'm tired. So that's one of the reasons why I started looking. That was pre-pandemic, and the global crisis just accelerated my decision to go online. And what I learned as well is I learned in the beginning I struggled. Who's doing the struggles? Sorry.
Oh,
We all
Okay.
go through that. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Oh my
That is
gosh.
part of
I
the
I've
learning
done.
process.
Yes, I went through it. It's like self doubt is number one. Oh, am I not good enough to do this business because I'm doing the same effort that other people do? Comparing yourself, right? That's the number one. That's the hardest one I had to relearn. Is stop comparing yourself. And then all of the self-pity, I went through that. It's like, oh gosh, I would find like a corner and then start moping. So, I'm like a kid. It's like, oh gosh. So I learned all of that. But at the end of the day, I started thinking all the struggles are sharpening me. All the struggles are training me to be the best version of myself. Because without those, without all the people that rejected me, all the people that actually um, didn't support, in a way I didn't get support from them. At that time, I felt sorry for myself, doubting myself. Am I making a mistake of jumping from the medical field and doing these? But actually, someone told me, uh, shout out to Coach Tina. She's the one who pointed it out to me that these struggles are used that in a positive way. These are the ones that will show you and strengthen you, to be the best version of you. You are forming you're becoming more resilient in all of this, challenges. I call it challenges, not struggles, because if you don't go through that and you don't learn from each and every one of them, you will keep repeating the process. You keep repeating the same mistakes. You're going to be feeling sorry for yourself over and over and over again if you don't get your goals, right? So that's how I learn. It's like I had to stop and kind of like indirectly slap myself. Like, John, wake up, stop doing this, right? And that's how I learned how to be a leader as well. And also I learned that you don't have to. This I started using this analogy. I know you guys heard that. If you want to help, wait until your cup is full, right? You heard that. That's the famous thing. But I do not believe that. I started using this 2 weeks ago. And then I say, if you're gonna help people, don't wait until your cup is full. Help. And those people that you help, they are the ones who will fill your cup for you. And then when it's full, you can help more people, right? So that's I believe that. Being a nurse, I am actually programmed to help and help. We all know this, right? So we are very empathetic, and being in the medical field is like a calling. And I consider this running this business, I consider this as a calling as well, because people don't do this up and run this business and then they will find success. No, only certain people will find success in this business. And with the right blueprint, with the right guidance, with the right mentorship, you will be one of us as well. I'm sorry, guys, I talk too much.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I totally agree with you. And I just want to add a little bit of that,
Mhm,
going back to that, the business. I think this business is like, it's everything that we are looking for,
mhm,
compared to the traditional business. Because I did also traditional business here and there, like you mentioned, the low ticket. I put a lot of hours to, and then come to find out, I only have like $15. This is it, $15 on my sale, and I put like at least, like, the posting and the shipping, driving back to ship it, and then come to an end. It will come back to me, all those stuff. But this business really is like, since it's a high ticket, it really boosts your
mhm.
income. and
Yes.
and most of that is that this business, just for the sake of our viewers, there are multiple streams of income on this business, you guys. It
Yes,
is not
yes.
just one. It is like, you have one stone but you hit five birds. Because why? This business has five multiple streams of income. For example, that I was going to mention, once you become a coach and all that, you will also be compensated as a coach, and
Yes.
that, and other things that we also get, other streams that, you will find out once you become a business owner. So really, that's why the income really, it's a life changing. That's why a lot of people,
Yes.
like Jonathan, has already, ditched two of his jobs, So yeah. So anyway, I know Jonathan sharing your stories right now. Our viewers, we have a lot of viewers by the way. Thank you so much, you guys. They're pumped now. They're very inspired, and then they want to take. But sometimes they had that feeling, that you know is this business, like, I'm skeptical. Is this legit? Or what can you, or unsure, fence sitter, they're just watching us. I know a lot of people are
Right.
watching us for the past 2 years, and it's just they cannot take action.
Right.
So what can you advise to those people that are skeptical and unsure about our business, a life-changing opportunity?
Yes, I have a lot of those too as well. Been watching me for 3 years now. Well, let me talk to you guys here. Look in the camera. There you go. Find yourself a mirror. Okay, go in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. Hey, what are you doing? Are you doing enough? If you can answer yourself that yes, I'm doing enough. Hey, there you go. I commend you. You're doing great. But if you say no to yourself, it's time. There's no perfect time. The right time is now. The right time is for you to think about your family, for you to not miss the time, not miss the milestones of your family, your kids, the first steps that your kid is going to take. The first recital that your daughter is going to be, going to be at. You're not going to miss those if you have enough time with them. It's not a good way to spend more time, working 2 to 3 jobs, and then at the end of the day, you're beat. You are present sometimes with your family, but mentally you're not. You're not there. So it's time for you to focus, refocus. And those people who are actually asking how and then seeing, I love you guys. So it's time for you to refocus as well. You have time, guys. You have time to do this business. It's just a matter of refocusing your priority. What's the most important thing right now? Is it yourself, your family, your health, or just buying and spending on things that you don't need? Right? That's the reason why you're working 2 to 3 jobs. So it's time for you to run a business. We are not here to tell you what to do. We are here to inspire you and giving you our stories, our personal journeys, and maybe someday you're the one who's going to be in this panel and telling your story as well with us.
Wow, amazing. The way you said it, like I feel like you're touching like what you said to me. Uh, Hi Berna, thank you. Inspirational story. Thanks. Thank you for watching. So I want to like highlight like some of the points that you mentioned, right? Like the health. So
Mhm.
right now we all have like if we're not thinking we are well, like we everything is good. We have so many other problems. We're probably thinking about, oh, I didn't do this, or like have like my finance, I love tomorrow work, like do this. We have maybe 1,000 problems right now.
Mhm.
When your health is a problem,
Mm.
then that's you have only one problem, nothing else.
Mm.
Everything will disappear. So
Yes.
it is the time, just like you mentioned, and then the business that we have is more about, it's not just the wealth, it's the health that we are investing on, right? Like with our time, like with our families, like that's what we're here for. Yes, just like you mentioned, we are here to inspire you. I'm sure like a lot of you probably say like, hey, I'm content where I am. But if you
Mhm.
are not on that position, I just want to share this with you all. Like this is the best opportunity out there, that you can find in an online platform. So,
Mhm.
um, being that said, thank you so much for spending your time with us and today. I truly appreciate Jonathan and sharing your story. Like you gave us such a different perspective of view. Like you give us the courage. Like having working like 3 jobs to one, and then being time with your family and still be coach and assisting others. um this business is not just about the money, right? Like
Mhm.
we make a freedom, just like you mentioned. We as a healthcare professional, we always there as like a giving, like we are that's how we grew up. That's how our blood is about, right? Right. So
So true.
yeah, it is. We have the passion about like, okay, giving, assisting, not just like one person, it's the whole family. So
Mhm.
this will do that. This business will change. So I'm sure a lot of you who have been watching us previously, every time, a lot of the time, not every time, but a lot of time, we have all the women's, all the moms that we are sharing. So being that said, a lot of people were asking me, "Oh, this is all about women." I said, like, no, stop. Proof is Jonathan here. Like, this is for everybody. It's just like any other business. And I really want to say thank you, Jonathan, to come here
You're
today and
welcome.
sharing all this information with us. I'm sure like everybody has inspired and ready to move on, taking action. Being that said, Jonathan, I want you to invite the viewers on your own language of the business.
Alright, maraming salamat po sa panunood and kung kayo po ay naghahanap ng negosyo na talagang tunay, legit at talagang mag-work po, connect with us kasi po ito na po yung pagkakataon nyo magkaroon din ng negosyo na talagang magbibigay ng ginhawa sa inyo someday. So, connect with us po.
Thank you, Divine. You're muted.
Okay, thank you so much. So anyway, so ayan mga higala, nadungga na ninyo kung paunsa ni ang story ni Jonathan. Can you imagine guys na, from 3 jobs, karon one na lang. Why? Because of ang business. Ang business na it works. Legit niya ang business. Over 27 countries, guys. Maskin bisag asa mo, this is pwede ni siya himo maskin kung ikaw na kay full-time job, kung na kay part-time job, pwede gyapon ni siya kasi automated na tanan eh. It's a done for you system na ang system muhimo na para tan maskin matulog ka ang among business nag-run para sa imo. How amazing is that? So please, kung connect sa mo, kung kinsa man sa mo dinhi. So yes guys, go ahead, Ellie.
Hello, hello. Здравейте на всички, заповядайте да проверите този бизнес, свържете се с мен, хайде да растем заедно. Go ahead, Maura. I'm short and sweet today.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ellie. Dankie, goeiemôre aan al my mense daar reg oor die wêreld en ek hoop julle het 'n stukkie ingekry van vandag se interview session. Ons het 'n amazing registered nurse hier vandag. Jonathan het van 3 werksgeleenthede of werke wat hy gehad het, hy's nou op 1 en die difference wat hy maak, nie net in sy eie lewe nie, maar in soveel ander is ons nood, accountability partners en die support wat daar gegee word vir elkeen, dit maak nie saak wie jy is en waar jy is nie. So ons kom aanlyn as vreemdelinge en ons ontmoet mekaar, aanlyn en dit is waar die magic gebeur, so ek hoop die interview session en al die ander stories wat ons showcase in die studio inspireer julle, om julle eie aanlyn besighede te begin. En ek is bevoorreg om in 'n international gemeenskap te wees en die benefits wat jy uitkry is veel meer as wat jy invest. Onthou, jy invest in jou gesondheid. Dit gaan nie net oor finansies nie, maar dit gaan oor jou lewe. So the investment that you make is in your health, guys, and it's not just finances only, it's the whole you, and just take it from there. So hier is my webwerf, moirasandyforshare.com. As jy enigiets meer wil weet, drop my 'n message of sign up met jou naam, e-mailadres en ons vat dit daar vandaan af. Thank you, Rekka.
थ्याङ्क यू। नमस्कार सबैजनालाई। आज हाम्रो इन्टरभ्यूमा हजुरहरू सबैलाई स्वागत छ। हजुरहरूले हेर्नुभयो हामी जस्तै म जस्तै नेपालीहरू जस्तै अरूहरू पनि बिजनेस पार्टनर हुनुहुन्छ, डिफ्रेन्ट डिफ्रेन्ट कन्ट्रीबाट आउनुभएको हामी सबैजनाले यसरी अनलाइन प्लेटफर्ममा बसेर बिजनेस गरिरहेछौँ। हजुरहरूलाई पनि यसको बारेमा धेरै कुरा जान्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने हजुरले नाम र इमेल एड्रेस चाहिँ मेरो वेबसाइटमा राखेर हजुरले फ्री वेबिनार हेर्न मिल्छ। त्यसबाट चाहिँ हजुरलाई नेक्स्ट स्टेप के गर्ने भनेर पनि त्यसमा सिकाउँछ होइन। हजुरलाई अझै धेरै मसँग कुरा गर्न मन छ भने हजुरले अलवेज मलाई चाहिँ डाइरेक्टली मेसेज पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ मेरो फेसबुक पेजमा गएर। त्यति भन्दै आजको लागि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। हजुर सबैजनाको लागि नेक्स्ट विक थर्सडे विल सी यु अगेन।
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And of course, we thank you so much, Jonathan, for being here. We truly appreciate your time. All right, guys, see you guys next time at Thursday again next week, 8 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. CST. So have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye,
Yeah.
guys.